Hi three, welcome to another English lesson. It's been a while since I've taught you, so hopefully it's all going well at home. Just a quick recap basically this week, because on Tuesday the 30th and Wednesday the 1st of July we're going to be doing a bit of work on similes and metaphors. I appreciate we haven't done these for quite a while, so it's a quick recap and then you've got some activities to get on with from the website. So, just a quick recap. Hopefully you'll remember that similes use the clue words like and as, and metaphors use the words is, was and are. Okay? So, first of all, this is Tuesday's lesson, and we're going to be understanding what a simile is, recapping, and how to use them. So, why do we use similes and adjectives? When you're describing something, you basically want to create a picture in the reader's mind to make it more interesting for them to read. They're often found in stories, poems, we've used lots of other examples as well, but they basically create that picture in the reader's mind. So, if I had the sentence, the dog was big and fierce, it's a little bit boring, okay? If we add adjectives and similes, it makes the sentence much more interesting. So instead of the dog was big and fierce, we've got the black scruffy dog was as big as a wolf and fierce like a very angry bear. Okay, which is much better. And then here we've got the house was beautiful, or we've got ancient house was beautiful like an old-fashioned painting. Okay, much more interesting to read. Okay, and it really makes you think about what it actually looks like. Okay, so just a little activity for you to have a go at or think in your head. I've got the sentence here: the dog was something and ran like a something. Okay. So, something and something, to think of some adjectives that you could use to describe the dog there. So, the dog was friendly and huge and ran like a, what could it run like? And then I want you to do the same thing for the something lady, had a voice like a something. The something prince, asked the something princess, so you've got adjectives describing words there, to marry him. She was as happy as a something. Okay, so just like to have a quick go at those and pause me there. Okay, hopefully you came up with some good ideas there. So, on the screen here we've got a friendly monster, and he says, "Hiya three, I'm a friendly monster, I need your help to describe me." So, what I want us to have a quick think about is, can we find any nouns to do with our friendly monster? Okay, and what I'm going to give you an example, his hat. Okay, so how many nouns can you see on him that you could use to describe? Pause me there. Okay, what did you come up with? So I came up with, and hopefully you've done some similar ones, a hat. He's also got horns, his arm, teeth, we could have his mouth, shoes, hands or maybe his fingers, eyes, or eyeballs if you want to be specific, and then I found his eyebrows. Okay, you could have found more, the more you can find the better. Okay, so thinking about the ones that we've found, I want to see if we can use these to think, to write some similes. So if I was thinking about his horns, I could say horns as sharp as razors, or as razor blades. Okay, you could again use those adjectives, pointy, to describe the noun, pointy horns as sharp as razor blades. Okay, you could have eyebrows, or something eyebrows, you could describe the colour, brown eyebrows, as bushy as a squirrel's, running out of space, tail. Okay, you've got spiky hairy legs, prickly arms, piercing eyeballs. Okay, let me just have a think. How many can you come up with? Use my ideas. I forgot to put the pause sign there, but if you pause me now and have a go. Okay, hopefully you came up with a few ideas there. If you write them down, you'll be able to use those to help you with the lesson. So what we'd like you to do now is have a go at the activity set for you on Tuesday's home learning. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be practicing writing some similes for bronze, And then the silver activity is you're going to create an animal and you're going to write some silly sentences and some sensible sentences, combining them to make a poem about a character. And then Gold, you're going to reflect on that. Okay, so you can either carry on watching this video now if you want to find out about metaphors for tomorrow, or if not, come back tomorrow to watch some more and you can pause me now. Okay, so Wednesday's lesson is understanding what a metaphor is and how to use them. So we looked yesterday or earlier at the clue words that were is, was and are. Okay, so simile, you had like and as. Okay, they are banned for today's lesson, don't use those words. Okay, so we've got different friendly monster. Same as you did yesterday or earlier, I would like you to think about the nouns. Okay, I've done a few clues here with the arrows of what you can see to describe. So pause me there. Okay, I came up with his fur, or you could say his body, teeth or mouth, feet, you could be specific, you could say they kind of look like paws, but you could say toes, toenails, eyes or eyeballs, and horn. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use those words to help us write some metaphors. So yesterday we would have said, I think we said his horn was a sharp razor blade. Okay, was like, sorry. Today we're not going to do the was like, we're going to say it is. So horn is a razor blade. Okay, again, you could add those words. We could have sharp. Horn is a razor blade. Okay, and to put it into a full sentence, you could just say the friendly monster's sharp horn is a razor blade. Okay, his eyes. If I wanted to say, if a simile would be are shiny like diamonds, but remember I'm not using like today. I'm saying is, was, or are. So we could say his eyes are bright, comma, because I'm going to use two adjectives, shiny diamonds. Okay, so what we need to do, again, this isn't the main activity. If you just have a go, see if you can write something maybe for his fur, teeth, feet, or if you want to do some of your own for the horns and eyes, or if you found any other nouns, that's brilliant. Okay, so I'd like you to have a go at those, either think of them in your head or write them down, and pause me there. Okay, hopefully you came up with a few ideas. I'd like to have a go at the home learning set for Wednesday now. Okay, you're going to be writing another poem, but this time you're going to be using similes instead of metaphors instead of similes. So good luck. I hope that helps you just kind of clarify the meaning between the two. Good luck, and I look forward to reading some of them soon.